Hello, my people, and welcome to another episode of Openly Expressive. I am your host, Naisha. Today is Motivational Money Making Monday, so let's get into it. I am not sure what you are going through, but whatever it is, I am here to tell you, you will overcome it. Whatever it was yesterday, which was a hindrance, let that go if possible. If it's something financially, figure out a way to chase that bag. If you need assistance in chasing the bag, I can help. I am a business owner. I have several resources, many resources to get you right and get to that bag. So I will leave my email at the end of this episode and reach out. If it's something physically that you are going through, you will get through it. All adversities can be trying in the beginning, but just remember, put forth the effort to change in a positive manner, and all things will come to an end. All things that are negative. So, if you are depressed, I need you to get out of that bed. If you are not headed to work and you are just idle for the day, I need you to make something happen. Do something today that will make yourself smile. Get out that bed, wash that body, brush those teeth, get everything in order in the house, and get going. Whether it's going to the gym or you just need to take a stroll in the park to gather your thoughts, I need you to do something to shake that depression, that anxiety, anything that you are feeling that is making you uneasy. Shake that off, honey. It is the devil, and I need you to get rid of it. Put that behind you. Today is a new day. Whatever you were facing yesterday, today is a new day. As long as you are alive and well and breathing, you have another opportunity to change for the better. Do you understand me? I have gone through so many adversities in life. Adversities. Do you understand me? I am here to tell you that it is okay. Okay? Don't have any negative thoughts of taking yourself out, doing anything crazy to yourself or anyone else. It is not worth it. Trying times are going to be around as long as we are in existence. Know this, but also know that as long as you have a breath in your body, there is something that you can come up with, a solution to get out of any adversity that you are facing. It's just a way to deal with things. There's always a way to deal with things. Now, I am not perfect, honey, okay? I have had my troubles, trust me, if you only knew. And I am quite sure with me being transparent, I will give you the whole rundown, okay? I will actually do a story time here and there and give you a little glimpse into my life, my struggles, my triumphs, my downfalls, my get back ups, but you know, that'll be for other episodes to come. So, if you are down and out, get up out that bed, spruce that hair up. First of all, take a shower, wash that body. Females, if you need to go inside that bathroom, run you a nice bubble bath. Get you some roses. Put on your best perfume. Fellas, I need you to wash those nooks and crannies. Comb that beard. Put on some nice cologne. Your lady, your chick magnet, whatever you wear. Let's spruce ourselves up. Even if you're not going anywhere and you're just around the house. Spruce yourself up to make yourself feel better. You know the saying, if you look good, you feel good. It's true. It's absolutely true. The way you start your day is 9 times out of 10 how the day is going to go. So if you start up, you get up with a nasty attitude, or you're walking around here grumpy and moping, you're setting the tone for what your day is going to be like. So get out that bed, rise and shine. Whatever time it is, just get out that bed, move that body, put a plan in action. If you're unemployed, put a business plan in action. Get you an LLC, honey. I did it. I mean, it costs a little chump change. Well, I'm not going to say it's chump change. Let me not even say that. But, whatever it is for you to make your dreams a reality, do it. Start small so you can end big, I had so many things that I wanted to do in life, and many things I let pass due to fear, due to someone's negative mindset trying to offset mine. I fell into that because, there are many people who are scared to chase their dreams. And when you tell them yours, they turn it into a nightmare. They have every negative thing to say as to why you can't obtain your dreams, which is sad because it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, which I was victim to that as well. I'm not even gonna lie. Lots of things I let pass me by because I was my own enemy, trying to defeat things in life, but also holding myself back. So, if that makes sense. Probably not, but hey, it made sense to me. I got it. But I'm saying, sometimes we can be our own enemy, our own hindrance. We got to stop being that way. As long as we are here and able and willing to do things for ourselves, let's get it done. Any dreams are obtainable. Trust me, they are. I am making my dreams happen. Regardless of the naysayers, regardless of my self-doubt, I'm just putting my best foot forward and making it happen. Now, I don't know the outcome of all the things that I have into play right now, but why not try? That's the problem. A lot of us have fear of the unknown, and we're stagnant in where we are because we're complacent. We know what's going to happen the next day because we've done it every single day of our lives so far. It's a routine. Sometimes sitting in your failure can be a routine. That's just how it is. Our mind can be so jaded that we don't think that there's anything that can change what we're going through. It can. You just have to think differently. And if you are involved around people who are negative minded, get them the hell out of your life, okay? Whether that's family or friends, associates, co-workers, whoever it is in your life that isn't speaking positivity into your life, they are nothing but Debbie Downers or Debbie Darnells. Get them away from you. Any goals that you strive to obtain, I would say, word of advice, keep it to yourself. Just put that play into action. Because a lot of times when we tell people what we want to do, their mouth just goes running to the opposite of positivity. And it can be very off-putting. And it can also change your mindset and have you just as miserable thinking as them. See, I am 40-something years old. Transparency, people. And even though I've had thoughts of, dang, maybe it's too late for me to do something. It's not. I went back to college at 38. I have to fill you in on how that ended. But I did it. I got my driver's license at 38. I mean, people made fun of it. Like, oh, I had my driver's license since I was 16. Okay, good for you. You don't know what stopped me from doing that. And you also don't know what pushed me into getting it. Just congratulate a person for even taking the time out of their life to make a positive change. That's the problem with a lot of people. They always talk so much ish about what the next person is doing with their life. It's their life. Why are you worried about it? How does anything that someone does in their day-to-day life affect you? If it's not your parents and their actions affect you because you are their child, their offspring, then it has nothing to do with you. So mind your business. Unless you have some positive words of encouragement, don't say anything. Don't say anything to me. I don't want to hear it. Now, even when people call me with gossip, I don't want to hear it. Because your negative mindset can be contagious. So get that from around me and mine, okay? I don't make time anymore for anyone's negative thoughts. Now, I've been in some tumultuous relationships, okay? I think we probably all have, for whatever reason that is. Like I said in the trailer episode, if it's mommy or daddy issues, it's something that has drawn us to be in a relationship, whether it's with a lover or a friend, that was toxic. Maybe we are broken. I realize it seems like broken people attract broken people. I'm not sure if it's because broken people are magnets to attracting broken people, but it's just something. I'm not sure if it's whatever is broken inside of us, we see that in someone else and we try to fix it. Maybe because we feel hopeless in fixing ourselves, and maybe we'll feel victorious if we think that we can fix others. I am here to tell you, you cannot fix anyone else. The only person you can fix is yourself. You can't even fix your child. You can shape and mold them into who you want them to be, and hopefully they will follow that blueprint. But ultimately, you cannot fix anyone but yourself. A lot of times we enter relationships with broken people when we are broken. And a lot of times, entering a relationship with a broken person, you try to fix them and you give them pieces of yourself. So as you keep giving pieces away of yourself, you end up even more broken than you entered the relationship as. I am so tired of giving someone the best that I've got, and it's not being reciprocated. That's in any type of relationship. I am just extremely tired of that. So from now on, I am focusing on self. I am focusing on my health. I am focusing on my mental well-being, my physical being, my bag that I am chasing. I am focusing on my children. I am focusing on all things positive. I can no longer focus on other adults. We are all adults. We have not been given the blueprint of life on how to maneuver without adversities. Well, you know what? I can't even say that because we've been given the Bible, honey. That's the ultimate blueprint of how to maneuver this thing called life. But then again, in the Bible, it says, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. What does that mean? That means don't think that you are going to walk through this life unscathed. You will face so many adversities. It is sickening at times, physically and mentally sickening. It is draining. But as long as you can shake that off of you and get from around those negative-minded people, do so, please. I don't care how much you feel for them. I don't care how much it seems like it's love. If it doesn't feel good, it is not. There's that pesky saying, love hurts. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. When you love your children, does that hurt? When you love God, does that hurt? When you truly love yourself, does that hurt? That's a problem we have. We love, quote unquote, other people more than we love ourselves, and our actions show that by the BS that we accept from people, by the things that we allow them to do to us, whether it's something physical they've done or verbally or mentally how they tainted us. As long as we partook in that, we allowed it. People only treat you the way that you allow them to. You let them get away with the BS once, better believe it's going to be a second, third, 15,000th time. That's just the psyche of a wicked person. That's the mindset of a wicked person. That's the mindset of a narcissist. And I'm sure we've come across many of those in our life, okay? You know, the ones that's going to mind screw you, manipulate you, say things to put you down, make you feel inadequate about yourself, lower your self-esteem, so you can be complacent in the sorrow that you sit in, so you don't have any type of strength or triumphs, anything in your life that'll build you up. They will break that down to make them feel better about themselves. I need you to know, and I also need to know, okay? Because I have fallen victim of that same, the things that I speak of now. I have fallen victim of it. I'm not even completely healed. So I'm on this healing journey, and anyone who is willing to join me, let's do it together. Whether it's advice or something physically that we can change, mentally that we can change to make it better for us, let's do it. Time is so precious. Time is of the essence. And since 2020, if you have not added any positive change to your life, what are you doing? You are sickening. Get some help. That's another problem. A lot of people need help. A lot of people need therapy. A lot of people need guidance. And they are so jaded and so against getting the help that they need. People think that when you get help, I guess you're weak in their mind. To me, a weak person is a person who doesn't acknowledge that they need help and definitely shun seeking it. That's a weak person to me. Vulnerability is the most innocent thing that you could be. It's the most precious thing that someone can be. It's vulnerable. And it's nothing worse than being vulnerable and someone taking that vulnerability and screwing you over because they know you're vulnerable. That hurts. It hurts when you give your heart, your body, and anything else that you bring to the table to someone and they just crap all over it. A lot of us have been there. It's because we are jaded. And jaded people tend to take things that people who are not jaded would never accept. I admire the people who, when they're done wrong the first time, they walk away. You understand? They pack up, they walk away. They don't tolerate the BS. Because why? They have learned to love themselves. That's what it is. When you love your children, when you love your family, when you love a friend, and someone violates them, you try your damnness to do what you got to do to protect them and make sure that they're safe and okay. So why is it that when it comes to us, ourselves, we don't do the same thing? We open up our lives, we open up our hearts, we open up our homes, we open up things to people who were never deserving of getting it. Never. And we are so mentally screwed, a lot of us, that we don't see the red flags. Or perhaps we see the red flags, but we just ignore it. We ignore it because we're either lonely, or we ignore it because we'll say, hey, well, maybe they'll change. No, they will not. I'm not going to say that when you're a certain age, you're set in your ways, you're not going to change. That can be true for certain things, like, certain habits. But as far as personality-wise, oh no, if you're a jerk to me, you're a jerk. If you were a jerk in the 5th grade, better believe you're probably going to be a jerk until the grave. Because some people just don't think that there's anything wrong with them. There's the people that even when you tell them that there's something wrong, they're going to deny it. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I have been criticized the majority of my life. I have been pegged the bad girl, the angry girl, the girl who is enraged, the girl who will lay hands on you. I am not innocent, people. I am not. I am trying to rebuild myself. But what I hate is how my flaws, my downfalls can constantly be brought to the present. Listen, I'm very transparent, so I like to tell people I'm a work in progress. Work with me. Now, being transparent, I will let you know what tick, tick, tick booms me. Okay? Now, if I tell you these things, please don't provoke me. Don't provoke me. We are all a work in progress, hopefully. Some are a little bit further along in their journey of progression. And there are some people who haven't even begun it yet. If you haven't, please start it. Okay? Because a miserable person is very contagious. Get that from around me. I don't want it. I don't want it. But I just don't like to be pegged the bad girl, you know? I've done so many things that are outlandish, which I will fill you guys in on. Okay? You will be surprised. But all of those things have shaped and molded me who I am today and who I want to become. I want to become great. I want to become great, okay? And the circle that you keep can affect the ability to be great. If they have no aspirations, if they're always bad-mouthing you, no positivity that they're bringing into your life, or they're always saying something negative about themselves, they have no hopes, just anything that is uneasy, unpleasant. As I say, get it from around you. Get it from around you. Life is about loving someone. And that takes me back to when I said love doesn't hurt. It doesn't. Like I was saying before, when you love your kids and family members, well, not family members because, but when you love your children, that's unconditional. It doesn't hurt when I hug and kiss my children. It doesn't. When I love God, as I do, it doesn't hurt. But when I love a man, honey, or when I put, and I don't say man like as far as a relationship. I mean man like man in general, humans, besides my children. That could be hurtful. So when they say love hurts, it doesn't. I don't think that's love. I don't think that's love at all. Love should not hurt. When I think about a person, I shouldn't hurt. I shouldn't cry. I shouldn't feel any of those negative feelings when I think about a person that I'm in a relationship with. If you're married, you should not be disrespected in that marriage. That's not love. If they cheated on you, that's not love. People say, oh, well, people make mistakes. Yeah, people make mistakes. They do. But to purposely hurt someone, you cheated on a person. You've given your body to another person that you were supposed to commit that same body to your spouse. How did you think that wasn't going to hurt? How did you think that was love? Because when I truly love you, I don't want to do anything to hurt you. Even when you provoke me, I still don't want to do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect and I haven't done anything in a relationship to violate someone and in turn violating myself. But, that's not what I strive to do. I want peace. I want peace. So back to relationships. Just know that any relationship that you are involved in, lovers or friendship, it's not supposed to hurt. You're not supposed to curse each other out. I mean, we have differences. Yes, we are human. We are not going to think the same. We're going to have differences. We are not the same person. We are different beings, different mindsets. I get it. But when it comes to disrespect, that should be intolerable. And until we learn to fully love ourselves, we accept the BS that people bring to us. We accept the disrespect. We accept the neglect. We accept the anything that isn't positive in a relationship. We accept it. So, with it being Motivational Monday, I need you to know that love doesn't hurt. Anything that you are going through right now, you can overcome it. And anything that you feel is off-putting to your well-being, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay? If it's a physical person, walk away from it. Walk away from them. You are not obligated to keep anyone in your life. Your children, of course, yes. Other than them, you are not obligated to anyone. I don't care how long you've been with that person. I don't care what they've done for you. Don't feel obligated to keep them around. If someone has done something for you which has helped you with any type of situation that you were in and they helped you get out of it, you're still not obligated to keep them in your life if they are hurting you, physically or mentally. You can thank them. Thank them for getting you through whatever that hump was, but don't ever feel that you are obligated to keep someone in your life for whatever they've done for you. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. I felt like that so many years. So many years. I put myself in spaces of people who were unworthy of my presence because I didn't know my worth. A lot of us don't. A lot of us don't. I commend the ones who do. Round of applause for the people who know their worth. You people are admirable. If you know your worth, I swear, I admire that. Because you won't accept certain things. You just won't. You just won't. That's like putting on a white suit. You won't dare step in the mud. You won't dare jump in the mud and have it splash your white suit. You will not be tainted by anything. I admire that. I really do. I am striving to be that type of person. The person who will not put up with anyone's BS. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a pushover, honey. I am not a punk. I am not any of those things. But when I say I admire the people who doesn't put up with it, I mean as far as their actions. Like, listen, you violate me, I'm gonna just walk away and get you up out of my life. That wasn't that's you know, I haven't always been that person. I'm starting to be that person though. You try me, I'm just gonna walk away. Have a good life. Bye. The old me, on the other hand, you didn't want to try her. You did not want to try her. Okay? I speak of her as a third person because I don't want to be that way anymore. If you only knew the type of chick I was. I'm not perfect now. Trust me, I am not perfect. I am not. I'm damn sure striving to be so, though. Okay? As perfect as I can be for me and my loved ones. But that other person that I was, wasn't nothing pretty. She was jaded, honey. She was very jaded. And it was because of the company I kept. It was because the type of people I allowed in my circle, in my life, in my heart. You know, certain people can be in your life and they could change you, you know. That's why it's always great to be around positive people, because you see them doing positive things. they're moving in a positive manner, and you gravitate towards that. You pick up their tactics, you pick up their characteristics, their ways, you pick up everything that they have that's positive. You pick up those attributes and you put it into your life. You put it into action and you have success. Then you allow those negative people in your life, the hinderers. Those people will mind you. They will mind screw you with a spike bat and no grease. You understand? They will mind screw you, honey. To the point you start doubting yourself. Like, damn, is it me? No, honey, it's not you, it's them. Get them from around thee. It's them. And some people come in a perfect package. Ooh. Fine, okay? Very, very pleasing to the eye. Well, they bring something to the table that you have never had before. And you're just so stuck on stupid. You're just so stuck on stupid. I think we've all had a stupid moment for a person or people. Not saying we are stupid, but it damn sure was a stupid moment. And hopefully you are alive and well enough to realize it was a stupid moment. A very stupid moment. A very ditzy moment. You know, the so-called head over heels moment. Oh, I'm so head over heels for him or her. I love them. The question is, do they love you back? Are their actions saying that they love you back? If the answer is no, guess what? Run with it. They don't. We should never involve ourselves with someone or something that we have to doubt if it's right for us. We should never involve ourselves with a person and we have to doubt their feelings for us. We have to think, dag, do they love me? The way they're moving doesn't feel very loving. You know why? Because it's not. It's not. And then you got these people who into your life with their representative. It's not the real them. So it's like the guy or the woman who goes to the job interview. She puts on her best outfit, her best personality. She puts on her best. He puts on his best. That's the representative. Once he gets the job, his attire change, his demeanor changes. That's the representative that you met. We all fall for that representative. And then when the real them shows, oh boy, you are in for a heck of a ride. You had no idea what that real them came with. Because that package came with a beautiful bow. That bow was very enticing, honey. You unwrap that gift. Ooh. Something you never had before. You got hype. Then you took that gift out that box, start to play with it. You're like, hold on now. This is not what I thought it was supposed to be. This is not what the manufacturer said that this item would be. The ingredients to this item is not what I thought it was supposed to be. It's deceiving. We have all been deceived by someone. We have all been deceived by someone. Because that package came very well packaged. That bow, that shiny red bow, it was beautiful. But once you open up that package, all the stuff started spilling out. All of their baggage that they had packed up in that package started spilling out onto you. You're like, well, hold on. I didn't know that you came with all of this. Now you're messing up my being because I came to the relationship with my baggage. But damn, I didn't know yours was way more full than mine. Let's unpack that together. Either if you're in a relationship and you feel that relationship is worthy of sticking around, then let's unbag the baggage together. Let's not point out the other person's baggage when it's spilled out of the bag and point out all of their things that they had in their bag but didn't even unzip ours. Let's stop doing that. I know a few people who do that. They will point out all of your flaws and all of your shortcomings. Not once taking a look in the mirror. Not once taking a look in the mirror. Get away from me, please. I am a work in progress, as we all should be. Okay? We all should be a work in process, a work in progress. We should all be that. But those are those people who are stagnant in their being, and they are not willing to work on anything. They are not going to budge because they see nothing is wrong with them. Nothing is wrong with them. We all have something wrong with us. We all have something wrong with us. Just look inside yourself and figure out what it is. No one on this earth is perfect. No one. So how dare you walk around here like you are Queen Tut or Queen of Sheba, King Tut or Queen of Sheba, thinking that there is nothing wrong with you. You are human. You are not Jesus Christ. You are not God. As long as you are a human being, there's something wrong. Not saying that it's something detrimental to anyone, but there's something that can be fixed. Figure it out. Figure it out. And don't be mad at the person who is willing to figure themselves out and help you figure yourself out if you can't find it. If you can't find any flaw in yourself. We all have flaws. We all have some type of a flaw. It doesn't have to be a physical flaw, but we all have a flaw. I embrace if someone found out what their flaw was and they found out what my flaw was and they're willing to work on it together. I embrace that. Constructive criticism, I embrace that. But your delivery, if it's jacked up, don't bring that around me. Don't bring that around me. If you have a positive way of delivering what you think that I should work on, you're more than welcome than giving me that criticism, the constructive criticism. Yes, you're more than welcome. But I'm also going to need you, before you make your criticism known, I need you to look in the mirror. I need you to realize that your ish stinks too, okay? There's nothing worse than having a person in your life that's always pointing the finger at you, but don't see those 4 fingers pointed back at them. I hate that. That grinds my gears, okay? That really does. That really, really does. A person who just thinks they just think they're so perfect. They think they are so freaking perfect. You are not. I'm here to tell you are not. We should all bring something to the table. I hate a person that thinks they are the table. You are not the table. You are not the table. We all should bring something to the table, sit down, and feast together, okay? The person who just thinks that they're the whole table, the whole meal, you're not. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not. Because once again, no one is perfect. Know this. With all this being said, was this my venting session? I'm not sure. But with all this being said, it's Motivational Monday. So let me get back to that. Whatever adversity you are facing, you will overcome it. You will overcome it. I need you to know that. If it's physical hurt, get you the help that you need to get over that. If it's mental hurt, get you the help that you need to get over that. Get a therapist. Because sometimes just speaking to a friend or a family member, that doesn't cut it. And I tell you why it doesn't cut it, because while you're venting or speaking to someone about your problems or whatever you're going through to a person that you know, guess what? They're always going to have an opinion. I had a therapist. I had 2, actually. At first, I told someone close to me I was going to get one many years ago. And I am multiracial. But in the black community, I'm part black. In the black community, that's kind of shunned. Okay? Therapy is kind of shunned, and it's sad. Why is it shunned to talk to someone? Listen, you talk to your family, you talk to your friends. That's not shunned. So why talking to a person who is a professional? Shunned. When I was in college, I took a psychology class. I aced it. I loved it. And I still have my psychology book because I damn sure need it to figure out the psyche of these people that I have in my life. And I also need to use it to get them out. There's a way to get them out peacefully. But just work on yourself. I lost my train of thought. My mind's all over the place. Please don't mind me. This is the first time that I'm doing a full episode. And I just had a lot on my mind that I had to get off, So, once again, it's Motivational Mondays. Do what you need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do to make you happy. Do what you do to make you healthy, both physically and mentally. Do what you need to do to put a smile on your face, a genuine smile, an everlasting smile, a smile that no one can wipe from your face. Okay? Start you a business, go to work, get that bag, do whatever you need to do to stack that paper, take you some vacations, go to a spa, go see a play on Broadway, do something, just do something that caters solely to you. Do something that's going to make you smile. I thank you once again for joining me. I thank you for that. Life is about taking risk, and I am a risk taker. And I need you to know that any risk that you take, it might be overwhelming in the beginning, but in the long run, it will be so worth it. It will be worth it and gratifying. I am here to tell you that. Even me doing this podcast, it feels good. Sometimes it feels good to sit in a car. I am in my car in a parking lot talking to you guys. I could be in my home, but once I get home, I have to start working. I work from home. So this is my little haven here. Parked up, parking lot pimping, talking to you guys, venting, getting things off my chest, trying to motivate you, letting you know that things will be okay. So, something that I'm doing for myself, and hopefully anything that I have said has touched you in a way to make you create that change, initiate that change. Okay, people, you are my people. I am so grateful that you have joined me, and let's continue to embark on the journey called life. Let's make it great, people. Oh, and I did say I was going to give you guys my email to contact me if you are ready to start a business and chase that bag. So my email is openlyexpressive@outlook.com. So have a great, blissful, wonderful, blessed day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
You have just finished listening to the first full official episode of Openly Expressive. Thank you for joining me, and please come back for more.